Tyler, kind of talk to me a little bit about your preseason preparation for your first race at Central last weekend and how the team kind of adjusted through that growing process and getting ready for that first race.
Well, we had set the goal last track season. We were a little bit disappointed with how last year ended. And so, knowing that we had the team that we have coming back this year, way more experienced than we have been. And so we knew in the summer we had to get our miles up. We had to work hard if we were going to accomplish the goals we had set. And the goal for this team is to go to nationals. So with that in mind, we were all probably running around 80 miles a week. That was our prep for CMU. In terms of just gelling as a team, we've had a lot of moving pieces the last few years, a lot of transfers coming in, a lot of young freshmen, a lot of young talent. And last year was a big transition year for us. We had so many different parts and stuff, and I think it took us to the end of the last track season to really come together and run together as a team. And that was the focus going into CMU, was to run together as a team and make sure we're packing it up and we're there for each other and making it easier for each other to push through that. So that was kind of the focus going into CMU.
You say run together, and that's a term you hear a lot with cross country in terms of pack running. Explain to our viewers kind of what pack running is and how it helps your team.
Well, sure. Cross country is one of those sports where it's more team than any other sport, I would say. And it might sound weird because we're all running individually, but the way the scoring works is you tally up the places of the top 5 runners, and that's your score, and the lowest score wins. So looking ahead, let's say we had one solid individual that was way up front. He might finish in the top 5, but the rest of our pack, our next 4, might finish, 50th to 60th. And even though we had that one guy up front, as a team, we're going to lose to a team that might have all 5 guys in the top 20, 30. So cross country, is one of those sports where if we can make sure that we're protecting each other, making sure we're running together as a team, making sure no one's falling off the back end of that pack or sticking together, we're going to finish higher up in the race than if we all went out there as individuals and tried to hit certain times or certain places.
All right, one race under your guys' belt, and obviously you come back and there's some things that you need to work on, but what can we expect from this team mid-season and then end of season?
Sure. By mid-season here, we're going to start hitting some bigger meets here. We've got our conference championship coming up. We've got intercollegiates where we go against some of the different divisions. We see some D3, D1 talent, some NAIA schools. And I think from this team, you can see us start to pack it up and get more people in that pack. Right now, we've got a solid top 5 pack that have kind of separated themselves from the rest, and we look to add more people to that pack and become stronger and just try to finish higher up in the races. Get gelled together as a team, and you can expect this team to go to nationals this year. That's the expectation. We all know that, and that's what we're all striving for.
All right, thanks, Tyler.
Yep.